So as Professor Sriram was mentioning, that it needs to be celebration, and we love celebration, yeah? So in Krishna consciousness, we say every day is festival. And in fact, these 3 days has been a festival for study of cosmology, astronomy, cosmography, and all of the valuable fields of study, and ultimately understanding the purpose. So I don't know if we really planned it that way, but the numbers are like one, guest of honor, one keynote speaker, 4 distinguished guest speakers, 4 detailed presentation from revered scholars, and 8 paper presentations. So there is a math into that too, probably. But nonetheless, it has been almost a Brahmand parikrama. And finally, we come to the center, which is the purpose of this conference, that through the magnanimity of the whole universe, we understand the magnanimity of the Creator. And when we all lead to this particular purpose, I'm sure the purpose of our human life is fulfilled. So with this, I would like to thank all of the distinguished speakers, guests, the audiences. It has been very interactive sessions all throughout. And so I stand here not only on behalf of Bhaktivedanta Research Center, but I also stand here on behalf of Govardhan Eco Village to thank you all. And as my spiritual father, Radhanath Swami, who is also the founder of Govardhan Eco Village, he says, if he would meet you all personally, this is exactly the words that he'll say to you. This is your home. So whenever you feel like, you come back. So please carry this home in your heart wherever you go and come back whenever possible. Thank you.
Thanks to the organizers and all the volunteers.
Over to Shyamananda Prabhu now.
So this is the first of our forays into organizing what I initially doubted, that whether we have the confidence to bring together such brilliant brains, and I have realized now hearts also together. And thank you all for making this a success. This is a beginning, and I just have these thoughts clouding my mind that 2022, we have come a long way from, I surmise, 1840s or 1830s could be, where Oxford had a 120 pound sterling, if I am not mistaken, annual prize for the best refutation of Vedas. And so that was those were the seeds planted in the minds of Indians. There is a statement attributed to Macaulay, probably apocryphal, but makes sense. You can't rule over Indians if you keep them as Indians. At least a few of them saw the wisdom in the Vedas. Unfortunately, they chose to discard it. Like someone said, what is there in the entirety of the Vedas cannot be compared to one shelf of a simple library anywhere in Europe. Now, every civilization has its hubris. So basically, what we call civilization is basically driven by trade and commerce. Who controls the trade routes, who controls commerce, they also control, in their own way, who controls the universe. But that's not true. We here in ISKCON, we also stand at a cusp where should we do our planetarium, all our other exhibits strictly according to what we read in the Vedas? Then take a literal rendition, and there are too many scholars and too many interpretations. No. Somebody says, just look at modern science. Look at where they are going. NASA, the Hubble telescope, the John Webb, something came up which is showing the farthest reaches of the galaxy in HD kind of resolution. But then somebody warns, hey, what if they change their views in 20 years? And science has this thing of saying that, well, we were wise then, we are wiser now. Are we fulfilling the wishes of our rishis, munis, the sages who had the ultimate welfare of humanity in their mind when they wrote these texts? So, we have in India today people saying, we had everything. We had missiles, prosthetics, artificial intelligence, robotics, everything we had. In our colony, in my childhood, there was a watchman. Now, if I say watchman in India, you will understand from what province or what place he must be coming from. So when we would say that these are the foodstuffs available here in Mumbai, and he would say, oh, in my village, much better and much cheaper. How's the water in Mumbai? Oh, in my village, much purer. What about the pollution? Oh, in my village, no pollution. So after 10 or 15 such questions, somebody said, why did you come here then? If everything was good, job prospects, employment, money, prosperity, peace, and he had no answer. Sometimes I feel that today's scientists could be asking, not me, I'm not a scientist at all, that, hey, man, you had everything. You had the best of wisdom. You had the best of technology. You did everything. How come anybody just came and trampled all over you and practically ravaged this subcontinent for 1,000 years or plus? And we say, well, we don't have any answer. No, we have to give an answer. History will seek an answer. So, we have to tread that golden mean between reverence for our past and open eye for the future, and never land into the hubris of I know best. I hope that Bhaktivedanta Institute, Florida, and this fledgling small project of Chowpatty, we gave you that kind of assurance that these conferences are meant for open hearts, open minds. And this is just a beginning. Hope to see you all in much more fruitful collaborations in the future. Thank you all very much for coming.
Thank you, Shyamananda Prabhu, for summarizing it so nicely. We'll just take a few minutes to thank the speakers, especially the guests, personally. Shampoo, I'll just call the names, and if you can please, Aditi Mata, you can just assist.
I'll go to them, don't worry.
Okay. Yeah. So, Dr. Vijay Bhatkarji. Dr. Vijay Bhuti. Prabhu. Karma Prabhu. Professor Shri Ramji. Dr. Venkatesh Kulpai. Professor Madhusudan Pennaji. Dr. Aditya Kalochana. Acharya for coming down all the way. Narasimhanam Prabhu, thank you for walking in, please. Professor Chowpatty, for all your help. Thank you so much. And there's a gift for Professor Hare Krishna Anand. And there is a gift for all the participants. So please, while going out, collect your gifts. We'll be more than happy to have you back again. Thank you so much. So please, everyone who has not got a gift here, there's a gift waiting for you outside. So please collect your gifts.